What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today, on another episode on the RC Guru YouTube channel, we're gonna put a revolver in. Now, I hope y'all know from my show and tell. If you don't, you can go back and watch it. This is my XJ Jeep. It's my SCX3 build. It's a SCX3 basecamp builder's kit and Endura hard body. It has extras here, there, and everywhere. Lights in the front, lights in the back. Beautiful SST front bumper. We did that awesome little video on the Endura with the $30 winch. $30 Canadian, because I'm Canadian. And that's amazing. And 35 kilograms, that's great. So right now what's running this is an AM32 base processor. Now it's hooked up to a slate motor, Castle slate motor. So we'll just pull the top off. I'll pull the top off, set it up, and then I'll bring you back. And I'll have everything, box open, everything ready to look at. Alright guys, we're back. So we got the motor out of the box. We got the box out of the way. Here's the Holmes Hobby motor that we're going to put in. It's an outrunner, the Revolver series. It's a 2023 Holmes Hobbies Team Spec. So it's a 540M size motor. There's my thumbnail. So you can imagine this motor's tiny. The motor that's in there now is a Castle slate motor. So, what's the first thing you need to do when you're swapping out a motor? You gotta pull out your battery. Don't keep your battery inside your trucks. Do as I say, not as I do. So, you remove your battery now. You see the Castle slate motor? Right there. We're gonna be replacing that. That's a brushless in-runner with this. Let me get the good side out. With this. So you can see it's half the size, probably twice the torque. Now, this is a trail truck, so we'll see how it goes. We'll pull that out and we'll get started here. So first thing, you disconnect your old motor. Now, because this has an AM32, it has a Rhino 80 in it for an ESC, so it was already prepped. It's already got the latest technology for an outrunner motor. You don't have to do anything special. And you have to go into the programming. You need to know how to use a computer. But I don't think I could probably. Yeah. I'll just tell you about that, don't worry about that. So, after you get your motor unhooked, it looks like you gotta take your cover off. 2mm screws. And they are taper head screws that look like they're about 2mm, 3mm long. Pretty easy to identify. Set them upside down out of the way. So this is Axial's new version of their 3-gear, which isn't a 3-gear. It's I believe it's a 4-gear or a 5-gear. It has the ability to run straight axles or portals. Now, is there just the two? Yeah. So just the two. And to keep the sound down, there's a little trick. I taped the inside with some masking tape. So, I mean, like normal plastic. Hear that high pitch? And then this. You know, it might help a little bit. Alright, excellent. Next thing, you gotta unscrew your motor. They're number 2s as well. the motor screws. You gotta finagle your way in there. If these give you any trouble, go with your tried and true. The one Allen key you got that'll always get you out of a bind, hopefully. There. And as long as you can use that fellow to get them started, everything else should be fine. And come in from the bottom here. So, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. This is a nice spot to work in here. No. I got in there, but I can't grab it. That's a struggle. Let's see if we can get a screwdriver in there. Jeez, I can't get any torque on. Got it. Winning. So since you're in there and this is such beeswax, and the screwdriver's in there and you're just holding it like a little baby, you might as well just wind it all the way out to remove that motor. And that screw is probably going to fall out in Neverland, which will hopefully just be the table or the bench. We'll take our top one out. I got lucky, both motor screws stayed in the plate. I like when that happens. So, here's our old motor. It's a Castle Slate. It was done uncensored because it's on AM32. It's a 2850 kV. Anyway. Oh. There's the size difference of the two motors. It's hard to believe. This is a 14-pole motor. 14-pole motor. This is a 4-pole motor. So the more poles, the more torque, the more power. It says a titanium shaft because it's a team edition. It's extra light. It's got everything you could ever want. So we might. The pinion came right in and right out, so we might just throw that in right away. That's holding the pinion in. Another two. We'll keep the same pinion. What size is it? 13? Yeah, 13. Only because I don't have any smaller ones right now than 13. Hopefully that'll be alright for this outrunner. This is a Revolver type motor. The 540 Spec. Let's tidy up some wiring while we're in here. Maybe we'll do a bundle or something. Yeah, hide that. Kinda, I guess, something like that. This is gonna be just as easy to get in as it was to. I'm gonna lay this screwdriver down in the bottom. Get it mated up with this bottom screw that was such a bear. And we'll do it first. I'm going to take the top one out because it'll just push it out and it'll fall and we'll be looking for it anyway. So when you use a revolver, you want to think about it. The outer casing spins. So is it going to hit anything? And where's my wires going to go? Because your wires always stick out. in only one direction, and they're pretty limited in how you can install them. So it looks like batteries on that side. Probably shoot for something like that. See if we can't get this started. Where was that other? Yeah, okay. With revolvers, you can't use extra long motor screws too. You have to be careful on the length of your motor screw. Motor bracket screw, whatever you want to call it. That one's in there snug. Nothing crazy. This top one kind of lined up. I'll put it going there. Not cross-threaded. Okay, excellent. Great. Get this pinion back to the way. It's clearly too far ahead. That's almost an okay mesh. That's a more than okay mesh. That's great. Now it stays. I'll see the bottom of a little bit. Is it turning? That's that one. And then usually when I get that kind of tight, I do a few of these. Take a look at the pinion mesh. I like to call the space you need. Everybody always asks how much space you need. And I say you can feel it. It's like tick-tock. Hear that? Tick-tock. So they're meshed, not pin tight. Just a human's hair. And to the right would be this one. Okay, and the motor wiring's simple because you can't mess it up. If you plug it in, it goes the wrong way. You just change one of the 3 wires. Boom. And that's how easy it is and quick to change your SCX-10-3 builder's kit into an outrunner. Now I gotta do some programming, but other than that, like and subscribe. Thanks guys, catch you on the next one.